Hello everyone, today in this video I'll be talking about Wuthering Waves beginner's guide. So I'll be talking about everything you need to know to start your journey in the game Wuthering Waves. So if you're new to the channel and you just found me on YouTube, what are you waiting for? Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video out to your friends and family, and let's dive in. So the first and foremost, the most important thing in Wuthering Waves is the exploration. The exploration is the most important part in Wuthering Waves. You have to keep that in mind. As you can see in here, exploration plays a big part of Wuthering Waves. You are able to roam around and explore the various areas of the map for treasure chests, enemies, puzzles, and more. It is very important to explore the map as much as possible for faster progression as opening chests. Yeah. So yeah, it's very important to do that, and it will reward you with your union level XP. So the more you explore when you start the game, when you begin the game, you will explore as much as you can, and you will get rewarded with your union level XP. What's union level XP? Union level XP is the account level, which you can see in here. All right. So yeah. So when exploring the world, you will select one Resonator out of 3. So let's say over here, when you are exploring, when you start the game, you will be using mostly your this character, which is your MC, which is your main Resonator. So you will be playing as him or her, whichever gender you choose. So yeah, you have to keep this your MC, your main MC, which is your Resonator, in your party all the time. So do keep that in mind. So yeah, so the active Resonator is on the screen that let you control. You can switch the active Resonator anytime. All right, outside of the town areas, there will be enemies roaming around. So as you can see, there will be enemies roaming around outside of the town on the map. They will chase you if, and yeah, you can fight them. Well, now let's talk about the combat. The combat in Wuthering Waves is very dynamic. All right, the combat in Wuthering Waves is very dynamic, and yeah, while you can build teams made out of 3 Resonator at the beginning, only one will be available on the field. So you have to focus on, let's say you just start the game, and let's say you have 3 Resonator at the beginning. Let's say you have your MC, let's say you have your, let's say 2 4 stars or anything like that. You will have to build at least out of 3, at least one character to them as much as you can, level them up as much as you can. All right, don't level up the echoes, which I would not recommend, but yeah, level up the weapon and level up their the stats, main stats, which is the level. All right, so overall it's better to level your main Resonator, the active Resonator one. All right, okay, now we're gonna talk about the Gacha system. All right, let's talk about the Gacha system in Wuthering Waves. So Wuthering Waves, of course, is a gacha game, and in order to obtain characters, you have when you do few quests and stuff, you will unlock the convenience. Once you reach union level 5, you will reach convenience, which is the wishing part where you get the characters, where you summon for. So this is where you summon for the characters and the weapons. So you'll have to pull them using in-game currency, which is called Astrite. This is where you get the currency by exploring, like I said it earlier, by exploring chest, puzzles and all that, doing quests, all those stuffs, events and all the sort of like that. All right, so yeah, so you do that, and you'll have to pull them using your in-game currency. So you can the rate up for pulling in this gacha system is 0.8%, which is pretty low, which is better than Genshin. So do expect a lot of grinding to obtain what you want. All right, so yeah, so we have as you can see, we have all those Resonators here. We have all these Resonator here, as you can see in here. All right, we have all these sort of Resonators which are playable in Wuthering Waves. They're obtained mainly via convenience, which is from the wishing system. All right, so yeah, so let's say Resonator. So Resonator have Resonator have have various type of stats. Resonator has various type of stats such as HP, attack, defense, maximum stamina, maximum crit rate, crit damage, energy regen, resonance skill damage bonus. They have basic attack damage bonus, heavy attack damage bonus, resonance liberation, physical damage bonus, glacio damage bonus, fusion, electro arrow, spectro havoc, physical, glacio, fusion, electro, these are all resistance. And we have the damage bonus of elements and damage bonus of resistance of elements, and we have the healing bonus. All right, so let's talk about the HP. Well, I don't need to get all through that. So in long story short, HP is basically how much damage a Resonator can take before dying. Attack, how much damage as a Resonator deals. Defense is basically reduces the damage a Resonator takes. Maximum stamina determines how many continuous stamina using actions like dashing, dodging, climbing, swimming, and some attacks use stamina you can take before being forcefully stopped. Crit rate, how likely it is for the character to land a critical hit. Critical damage determines the damage multiplier when landing a critical hit. Energy regen determines how fast the Resonator charges energy for their resonance liberation, which is their ultimate. Basic attack damage bonus increases the damage of basic attack. Heavy attack increases the damage of heavy attack. Resonance liberation increases damage of resonance liberation. Elemental damage bonus increases all damage a character deals. So there are 6 different elements in Wuthering Waves. Each element has its own separate elemental damage bonus stat. Yeah, and elemental damage resistance is basically reduces the damage a resonator takes from a specific element. Okay, healing bonus increases the amount of healing a resonator provides. So we're going to talk about the various types of elements in Wuthering Waves. So we have 6 types of elements. We have Glacio. We have this symbol which is called Glacio. Okay, we have this symbol which is called Fusion. We have Glacio, Fusion, Electro. We have Electro here, over here, that's the purple, Electro. Arrow is basically green, as you can see in here. Spectro is like the yellow thing over here. And Havoc is, as you can see, the pink one. So these are the 6 elements you can see we have in Wuthering Waves, okay? So these are the 6 elements, as you can see in Wuthering Waves. Alright? So each resonator in Wuthering Waves uses a specific weapon type, alright? They have like a specific weapon type. 5 weapon types. One is Broad Blade. Okay, Broad Blade, as you can see in here. Each character have a specific type. This is called Sword, and this is called Broad Blade. Let me see. Should be here somewhere. Yes, this is called Broad Blade. Okay, this type of weapon is basically Broad Blade. We have characters with pistol, which are this. Now Rectifier are basically like this type of weapon. All right. And sword is basically, we have this type of sword, like the character that uses sword like normal sword. So these are like 5 weapon types in the game. Now let's talk about the character resonator skills. So each resonator in Wuthering Waves has 6 different abilities that define their playstyle. As you can see in here, they have basic attack, resonance skill, resonance liberation, 4-day circuit, outro, and intro skill. Okay. Now let's talk about the basic attack. The basic attack is a character's auto attack and is always available. It's generally the most used ability, and it is usually the main way to generate the various resources and other abilities used. You can also activate heavy attack by long pressing the basic attack button. Now let's talk about the resonance skill. What does the resonance skill do for a resonator? Resonator skill is basically a combat ability that a resonator can use with effects ranging from dealing damage to healing your allies. This ability usually has a cooldown and cannot be used back to back. Okay. Let's talk about Resonance Liberation. Resonance Liberation is generally their strongest combat ability of the character. To use Resonance Liberation, it must be charged through certain combat actions such as dealing damage to enemies or triggering extreme evasion. It also be recharged after every use. 4-day circuit. Now let's talk about 4-day circuit. 4-day circuit is like a gameplay defining ability that is unique for every resonator. It is represented by a gauge. So there is a bar, a gauge. Let me show you here. As you can see here, you can see there's a in the right my character below, there's a gauge, there's a bar. So once this bar is like pink, once this bar is full and reaches at the end, I can use the full ability of my 4-day circuit. So you have to maximize the bar. Okay. So as you can see above the health bar, it is represented by a gauge above the health bar. So as you can see, it's above the health bar. There's a gauge over there's a line. Once it's full, you can use it, and that's called 4-day circuit. Okay. So that's called 4-day circuit. It will change into color of the resonator elemental and will gain a waveform like appearance, and it can be activated using the right abilities when it is available. Now let's talk about the outro and intro skill. Okay, let's talk about that. Outro and intro skill are abilities that activate upon switching resonator. So whenever you switch resonator, like you do this, all right? Like whenever you switch resonator while in combat, the resonator, upon switching resonator, once the current resonator has failed the concerto energy, it is represented by a gauge to the left of the health bar. Upon switching, the current resonator will activate their outro skill. So whenever you switch the current resonator, it will activate the outro skill and buffing the next resonator. Okay, you are switching into. So while intro skill are unique attacks that the resonator will perform. Now let's talk about the resonator progression, character progression basically. So you need to upgrading resonator in Wuthering Waves will enhance their combat capabilities, allowing you to challenge and overcome the more difficult content that the game offers. So there are many ways for you to level up a character to make them stronger in Wuthering Waves. Okay, number 1 is the level. You need to make sure each and every characters you maximize and get them to 90. Maximize as much as you can, because you can when you begin Wuthering Waves, you can max them out to 90 because there are certain condition for you to get to the 90, because you have to reach like around union level 60 to get them to 90. So you can only level them up at a specific levels. Okay, upgrading the resonator fortes is very important, as you can see in here. That is very important. Unlocking resonator resonance challenge, resonator resonance chain. Equipping weapons is important. You equip them weapons, level them up. and echoes are also very important. Character level and ascension are also very important. So a character ranges from level 1 to 90 in here and gains additional status to level up. All right. Now let's talk about the fortes. The fortes are a skill upgrade tree that each resonator has. Okay, unlocking and upgrading the various nodes in a resonator forte, as you can see in here, which is this line as you can see in here, will provide them with stat bonus. So every character has a stat bonus in the forte tree. So this is a tree. This forte circuit is a tree. So whenever you level up a character, make sure to unlock this first before anything else, because these are the three most important part for a character. These are character stat bonuses, and you need to unlock them because it gives them not only just stat bonuses, it also gives them extra passive abilities and enhancement to their 5 skills. Okay, fortes can be upgraded by using materials, by completing, as you can see in here, I'll show you, by completing forgery, as you can see right here, forgery challenge, and here, as you can see, these are all the forgery challenge, weekly challenge. You can do the weekly challenges. Killing overworld enemies. You can kill the overworld enemies in the open world. Also note that also you have to keep in mind that the ability to upgrade forte is tied to your resonator as an ascension. So you need to level up your resonator ascension first. So ascensions are basically like this. Let's see this character. So yeah, this is the ascensions you will need to farm and all that. Like yeah, so basically you need to farm those things up. Yep. You need to farm like these are the ascension materials. So you click on this, you click on that, and you can farm all this. It will show you on the map. So try to get those materials first and then unlock the forte circuit tree, which is this one, as I mentioned before. Now let's talk about characters resonance chain. Character resonance chain here, as you can see. This enhanced resonator abilities or provides with new passive bonuses. They have like 6 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and every time you get a copy of it, they get enhanced. So this is basically like a constellation like Genshin Impact or Eidolons from Honkai Star Rail. So yeah. Now let's talk about the weapons. So the weapons, well, always are important. It gives you stat bonuses, you know, and always make sure to level up your weapon to 90 as much as you can. All right. So, and also you need to farm their materials as well. Weapons also have their ascension materials. I will show you. As you can see, you will have to farm this as well. They also have their ascension materials. Okay. Now the most important part, let's talk about the echoes. The echoes are the most important part in Wuthering Waves. Okay. So echoes are basically are the other type of equipment in this game and serve the function of armor and accessories in a traditional RPG game. Equipping echoes to your character will provide them with a variety of stat increases from HP to attack to energy regeneration. Echoes will provide your character with the main bulk of their stat increases. As you can see, the echo skill and the sonata effect, these are the stat. Every echo has an active echo ability. There are a total of 5 echo. There are a total of 5 echo slots, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each the echo equipped in the first slot will have its active echo, which is this. All right, active echo ability for you to use. The order of the rest does not matter. The other, it doesn't matter. Each echo comes with a cost requirement that ranges between 1 to 4, depending on echo's class. Each resonator has a cost limit of 10 at the start, and it is possible to upgrade to 12, though data dock upgrades. Resonators can only equip echoes up to cost limit. Okay, so there are 4 different echo classes. 4 different echo classes. Cost 1. This is the cost 1. This is cost 4. This is cost 3. All right. Yeah. So 4 classes, which is basically calamity class. Cost 4 are calamity class. Cost basically 4 classes: calamity class, overload class, elite class, and common class. Each echo has 2 main stats and up to 5 substats, as you can see in here. 2 main stat and 5 substat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 2 main substat and 5 substats. Yeah. And also try to note that elemental damage boost will be one of the 6 possible elements, and it is not all elemental damage boost. So depending on the echo class, the secondary main stats are flat HP, flat attack, flat attack, flat attack. All right. You can also collect when you begin the game. You can also collect echoes through the open world. So through the open world, you can collect all the echoes over here, all over the map. You can collect all the echoes over here. All right. So when you start the game, try to collect all the echoes, and you go to the data bank. You can also progress. You can see all the echoes that you are missing. All right. You can see if you go over here in the enemy tracing, you can trace the enemy, which echo you are missing, and you can track them. Basically, you can track them, and you can go over there and you can farm them basically in the open world. All right. Now let's talk about the union stuff. So the union level is overall account level and can be increased by obtaining union XP. Union XP can primarily be earned by completing in-game missions and events. as well as spending wave plates. So spending wave plates, the game's stamina system. Basically, wave plates are like a, I'll show you. Wave plates are like a stamina system in the game. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah. So yeah, wave plates are like a stamina system. This is the stamina system. All right. I actually accidentally used it. So yeah, these are the wave plates. I have like 52 of them. So yeah, as your union level increases, you will unlock more game functions such as daily activities. As you can see, daily activities, you can do them. You can increase your union EXP by doing daily missions in here. All right. You can also so basically, as your union level increases, you will unlock more daily such as daily activities, as well as increasing the number of times you can ascend your resonator and weapons, increasing their level cap. Okay. Additionally, the difficulty of the enemy in the overworld will also increase once you reach certain union level milestone. The maximum union level is right now is 80, basically 80 here, as you can see. The maximum is like 60. Once you get to 60, you can max out character to level 90. But they did increase the union level cap to like 80 now. All right. So as union level increases, the soul 3 phase will also increase, which is this. Soul 3 phase by 1, phase by 2 and 3. So at level 20, 40, 60, you need to complete phase ascension. So you can further increase your character level. All right. You can also lower this phase. If you find it too hard, you can lower it, and you can do that and there's a cap for it for every 12 hours. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the wave plates. All right. The wave plates are basically like a stamina system in the Wuthering Waves. It's mainly used to obtain resources and upgrade materials. So let's say if you want to upgrade your character, you can use this backup and you can use them. All right. Every wave plate is generated 1 per 6 minutes, and you can store up to a maximum of 480 now. You can maximum store up to 300 now, and actually 240. And when you don't every day, you get a backup of 480 as well. You can also replenish your wave plate by using crystal solvent, or your asteroid, which mostly whale characters do. That will increase your unit XP much more faster. All right. And now let's talk about the important stuff. Okay, quest. So there are other ways to increase your union XP by doing quest. Okay, there are 5 types of quest, which is there is main quest with a yellow sign. Companion quest are basically like a side quest which shows like a purple sign, as you can see in here. Side quest will show you as a blue sign. These are the side quests. Explorations will show you with the green sign here. Okay. Activities like a daily reward, you will receive. Okay, activities you can do this over here as well, like daily activities stuff. You can do this. Now let's talk about the milestone stuff, the drifting inscription over here. So when you start the game, you will get this stuff. So try to complete all this. When you begin the game, try to complete all these objectives, and you will once you increase from phase 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8. The more you do this stuff, the more EXP you get. So you will level up your union level XP much more faster. So try to do this milestone, which is called the drifting inscription. You try to do this, and you will also get asteroid over here as well, and bunch of credits and shell credits as well, and a lot of other stuffs as well. But mostly by doing all this over here, you can increase your union level XP much more faster. Other way to get more asteroids, or there are other stuffs you can do, like the trophy system. There are trophy system in the game. It's like a collection. They have like 4 types. They have like exploration, journey, battles, and voices. All right. So these are the trophy system in the game. You can do that. They also have the pioneer. It's like a battle pass thing. You don't have to buy it, but So yeah. And now let's talk about the simulation stuff. So we have the simulation challenge over here, simulation field, simulation challenge. Basically it's like a Resonator character EXP material. There are shell credits, and there are Echo EXP material to level up their EXP, Echo EXP to level up in-game money. So the in-game money, which is like the shell, as you can see in here, to level up your character and buy some other stuff in-game. This is the in-game money, and this is basically Resonator EXP, character EXP material to level them up. All right. Now the forgery challenge is basically where you can farm character ascension, forte upgrade materials. So there are 5 types. There are a lot of types, as you can see in here. All right. So do them accordingly with your character, whichever character need them, you can do them here. There are also boss challenges here, like a weekly challenge. So you will need these materials. These are boss. You can fight them every week, and you can only fight them once, 3 times. 3 times you can only like, for example, you can only fight them 3 times. So let's say you want to fight this boss, you can do it 3 times. You can't do it more than 3 times. So do that. So yeah, keep that in mind. Tacit separation is basically like a echo, where you can farm echo stuff over here, as you can see, and you will also get union exp as well. Weekly challenge are also there. Boss challenge, basically boss challenge are like an ascension stuff. Weekly challenge are basically like you can do them 3 times a week. My bad, boss challenge you can do that 3 times a week. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so weekly you can do it 3 times a week. So yeah, keep that in mind. Tower of Adversity is basically a game mode where the objective is to defeat a group of enemies as fast as possible. After completing a Tower Adversity stage, you will be rewarded 0 to 3 crust for that stage, depending on how long it took you to defeat enemies. Yeah, so it gets very challenging as well. I'll show you the Tower of Adversity. So the Tower of Adversity, now Tower of Adversity is divided into 4 stages: stable zone, experimental zone, hazard zone, and echoing tower. All right. Now we will talk about what's the vigor means. Vigor is basically a stamina system unique to every zone in the Tower of Adversity. Each resonator starts with 10 vigor. So each resonator starts with 10 vigor, as you can see in here. Each stage in a zone has a vigor cost requirement. Selected resonators, vigor will be reduced by the stage vigor cost upon completing the stage. Resonators that don't have enough vigor for a stage cannot be selected for that stage. All right. So do keep that in mind when you are using your characters in here. Okay. All right. All right. Oh. So yeah, that's it for the Wuthering Waves Beginner's Guide. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.